almost 3 o'clock. We've got a decent wind here, not most ideal, but we've run into a bunch of hog sign coming down that was probably made this morning, I'd say. So we missed them probably, but they may come back out of the holler and stuff this evening, so we might catch them coming back through. We've got a pretty good 8 and a 6. The only reason the 6-pointer is the way he is because he don't have no brow tines, but he's a pretty decent little buck, and but we're hoping to see some action tonight. Really seen our first deer in the woods this morning. It's been a hard year this year. It's just been, ain't seen a lot of deer, so they're right now making good scrapes and checking them out some, and we're going to see what we can come up with this evening. All right. I shot the buck. I got blood, found my arrow. Looked over the hill. I seen him bedded, and he was facing away from me, so I really wouldn't know where to get no good shot on him. So I went up and called Hulk and Billy and Hunter and told them I just can't see blood that good anymore. So this place, I've run 2 coyotes off in the last 10 minutes, so they're definitely going crazy down in here. So I hope we find him. They should be here in probably about another hour, I'd say. And we'll get on the trail there and see what we can come up with. All right, it's the next morning. We're up here on the mountain trying to see if we can do a recovery. Luckily, it's juvenile, so this morning, so luckily nobody was parked here, and we was going to have a different thought if there was somebody parked with a juvenile, but nobody was here, so luckily for that. And we've got some people with us. Called them late last night, and they laid their plans aside to come up and help us tonight. We really appreciate it. And when you get in a jam, you know who your friends are, and they've showed themselves today, and hopefully we can return the favor. But good cool weather last night, a high coyote population, but maybe there's something left. Maybe we can find him. We're going to try, and the right thing to do is to put all your effort into trying as hard as you can. And then sometimes it just don't happen, and you just have to go on. But we just have to, just one of them things where if you hunted for a long time, you know where we're at, and if you not just started hunting, don't let this deter you from hunting. I mean, it's something that every deer hunter has had to face, and it's not the glamorous part of it, but it's just part of hunting, and you just have to, as the old saying goes, just grin and bear it and go on. But we're going to try this morning. Hopefully we can, and maybe get some more footage for you. All right, we'll see you on the trail. All right, we got some new life this morning. Hunter had went around, found some blood and stuff. Now we're back on the trail again, and David and I think Zach found this, and see where he got to this log. And then we see some stuff there, so we got new life, Chris.
On this trail.
We're on the trail, bud. We're on the trail. Alright, this is it's not the worst case scenario, but it's not the best case scenario, but it's just the way it happens in the wild. And we would much rather found him and harvested, got the meat off of it, but unfortunately we was able to do that. We mentioned there yesterday or last night about a high population of coyotes, and there is a bunch up here. As you can see, that's what you run into. But at least we're getting able to do the rack, and plus, I'll say this, it's been up and down, but I've had a good time doing this. I mean, this is not what you want to do every time, but every now and again it kind of gives you some humble pie, I think, a little bit. It goes to show you too, Billy, that if you stay after it,
it ain't, I mean, ideally you would shoot it, it runs off 20 yards down the hill and you get to the cover, when you're hunting Arctic, sometimes you got to depend on blood trails. This deer here, how far we've been tracking today, Randy? Maybe a mile, 3/4 of a mile. We lost a little blood last night, like we said, we backed out. Temperatures are 39, so we knew the meat would be good. In hopes of making a good clean recovery this morning. Unfortunately, like you see, the cows got after it, but we just kind of fanned out, called the help in, fanned out. Fortunately, Hunter, Randy's son, way off from where we found last blood, found a spot of blood. And
that was what, a couple hundred yards?
It was probably at least a couple hundred yards was the last blood we found. And we've kind of been tracking him by the disturbance on the ground, and then finding a spot of blood too here, spot of blood too there. And as we're on him up the hill here, we hear a coyote howl down in here, and we were kind of wondering, you know, if that's the dinner bell. And get down here a little closer to the blood, and we tried to get it on camera, but we see a coyote take off running over the hill. A few minutes later, a black coyote comes up and stops, and we just followed his disturbance, and then coyotes have been after him and come in here. But that's a good buck, right? That's an old buck. That is D3s that broke off all there. Another broke off that thing. On the left side, he broke. I think it's the one we actually had on trail camera. It is. He didn't have them hives broke off early season, but he's been out here fighting, sparring around. I think you got him on video fighting before you shot him. So we're just lucky to make the recovery, and get what we can. And unfortunately, like Randy said, in nature, cows got to eat too. You know, like that all Josie Wales said, learn got to eat the same as the buzzard. Unfortunately, we'd rather meet him, but unfortunately, that's just the circle of life.
You got two groups up here. Dave's giving the thumbs up top there. You got the gray beards, and you got the young guns over here. And I appreciate them coming, I really do. I'm, you know, at that age and all the things they got going on, and them coming up here and helping, man, means a lot. So us graybeards, we definitely owe them one.
It's nice to see the tradition gonna be carried on after we can't do it anymore.
That's it.
Which ain't gonna be far down the road the way I feel.
Well, I mean, you are getting old.
That's wisdom.
That's wisdom. Thank you, Dave.
Well, David up there overlooking everything, keeping the coyotes off of us.
It's gonna be fun getting him out of here. You don't hear banjos yet, do you?
I think I might hear one. Got him a
Ding, 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 ding.
A big one.
We are
wearing a straw hat carrying switchblade. Yeah.
We're down in here. I don't know if they can see it on that camera. Chris, show them up there how much where we took this rough terrain. This ain't hunting in the barn, it's behind the Public land, Tennessee. Thousands of mountain acres here.
Yeah.
We brought a rope for rappelling, as you can see, just in case.
Or hanging ourselves,
whichever one comes first. So. We started.
Some that truffled up over there.
We started this morning about 8, and it's 11:30 now. So,
Is it that late?
Yeah.
Is it?
About 11:30. So we've been on it.
11:18.
We've been on it a pretty good while today.
Well, we appreciate it.
Well,
I appreciate it.
Season's starting to pick up a little bit, you know.
Got a kill.
Last week got a black coyote down.
Yeah.
Got a hog stuck. Got a deer on the ground, and rut's kicking in. I'm looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah. No.
Let's get this one out here and try to get some more later on.
Here's good.